was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, but for anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Rick. I'm Nick's dad. And on behalf of me and Jan, Nick's mum, I'd like to welcome all of you today to celebrate our marriage of our daughter, Nicola, to Darren. When I thought about organising a wedding, not that it's nothing to do with me, I thought, oh, there must be a lot to do. But actually, I found it quite easy. You sit back, it's all done for you, really. A bit like on my wedding in 1981. Oh, she's not looking. Oh. That was fucking wasted. Anyway.
We'll edit that one out.
The only suggestion I made was maybe the venue. Let's just have the local village hall. We can pump the beer through, it'll be all good and all that. They dismissed that and we've ended up here. What can I say? It ain't bad. You spelled perfect wrong. Is it? Anyway, she's more ammunition on me, so we called it a truce. Suffice to say, me and Jan are both proud of how Nick looks today. And Amy. And Nick has grown up, and are both delighted she has found someone who she loves, cares for very much. Let me turn the page over.
Couldn't get it all on one page about me.
I'm getting you, don't worry, I'm getting you. And every father hopes his daughter will find a reliable, sensible, considerate partner. As much as you try not to interfere with their lives, you always hope the children will make the right choices in life. Nick's chose Darren. I found Darren to be reliable, sensible, considerate, especially when organising a trip to the pub.
Yep, you know that.
And as this closely matches my own values, I think she's made an excellent choice. Helping me in marriage, Darren, I would like to give you some words of wisdom. Mark these words, mate. There's no challenge a marriage can't overcome by one or more of the following. I was wrong. You were right. Yes, dear. And I love you. And notice I said, I love you. I love you. I'll just I'm going to play her later. I'd like to leave you with a thought. The actor Richard Burton once said that a woman accepts a man for what he is and then spends the rest of his life trying to change him. So if you could take a long look at Darren now, as you know him, because tomorrow, Nicola starts the remodelling.
Started about a year ago, mate.
All right, my mistake. Finally, if you'd like to be upstanding.
Yes, I nearly went there. I nearly read.
I would like to raise a glass or two to the health and happiness of the bride and groom, Nicola and Darren.
So it's Nicola and Darren!
Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm telling you about mine and Nick's first date. So I took her out to Gaucho Grill. That's like a posh Melanie Inn. And so we sat down and the waitress come over and I said, yeah, I'll have the ribeye please, love. And she'll have the sirloin steak and I'll have some spinach and 2 portions of chips. And up pipes a little voice, I don't even like chips. I don't like chips. I never eat chips. I don't like chips. So anyway, so there she was, sitting there eating her sirloin steak with her spinach, watching me try down on my chips. Still don't like chips. Found out 4 months later, don't even like steak. Bloody loves chips though. Oh, But anyway, so then also really what I wanted to move on to was just to say thanks to Jan and Amy and Rick for letting me into the family. And that sort of reminds me of another story when I first met them. And then turned up, pulled up on the drive, me and Nick. Just as we're walking up to the door, out spins Jan out the door, fag on the go. Closely followed by Sherry. Where's Sherry? Hands in cling film, running about like a robot. Then 2 minutes later, this one runs downstairs, Amy in her dressing gown, screaming her head off, telling me she's being launched at by, wait for it, a pervert pigeon. Well, and at that point I did think, really, Charles? I've got a bird who don't like chicks. What am I going to do?
And a pervert pigeon.
Anyway, it's not really my job to be funny. He's actually shitting himself.
Sit down.
And I really wanted to say to the 2 bridesmaids as well, you both look stunning today. You've done a sterling job. Both single. Stay over there, man. And the little flower girls look beautiful as well. So we have got some presents that I'd like to give out as well. Yeah.
Oh,
Eva. Me?
Chief's assistant.
it's a holiday. Oh, ain't it? Oh, no.
I'm going to go and do Reen first. Reen, I brought you these. And anyway, really, today is not about me or any of you. It's about one girl, and I think you all agree with me, the most beautiful girl. You've made me so happy, Nick, by saying yes to me, and just wanted to say thanks for that. Glasses, host a beautiful bride.
Taste is Nicola!
I know there's children present today, so I'm trying to keep the language down to a minimal. Right, on another note, I'd just like to say, I was trying to think to myself about anecdotes and stories and tales of the things we've done in the past, and it's a difficult one, you know. A lot of things you can't really talk about as much as you'd like to, but it's difficult. So when you write it out over and over again, and then you scrub it out, write it out, get told you can't say that, so you know, you just come up with what you can do. So I apologise now if it's not what everyone expects. I'm trying.
No.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is enjoying the day so far. Clapping over there, mate. Right, thank you. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Paul. I'm Darren's friend. You know, it's been an honour for me to have the best man duties today.
Cost you a fortune.
That's right, I take part in everything. Checks a lot. Before I go any further, I must firstly apologise for my hangover.
Jim's got
Don't go, hold on. Pete thinks he's got away with it as well. He's somewhere. Where's Pete? He's been quiet. So we had Pete falling over speed bumps and Jim flat face down on the tree. But, you know, it was a good night altogether anyway. So, you know, Jarve said about coming down here last night for a couple of drinks and, you know, being my best mate, you know, I wouldn't pass up the opportunity. You know, on a more serious note, you know, I'd like to say thanks very much to the bridesmaids. They look beautiful today. The little flower girls. They're walking around with their new little presents over there. Loving it. And, you know...
Manners pulled. Sorry.
Really good uncle.
That's all right.
A very good uncle.
Special uncle.
Geraldine and Jan looking very lovely today.
Yay!
Rick, nice to see you made an effort, mate. You know. Good effort though, you know, all the same. And obviously Darren
Yeah, we can crack
and Nikki looking like a happy couple as they're all expected to do. Okay. You know, I also want to take a bit of a moment just to, on a serious note, just to mention that, you know, I know how much Darren loves Nikki, and you know, you just got to look at the way he looks at her, and you know, you know, just to see how much he means about her. You know, if it wasn't the fact that kids, put your fingers in your ears a second. If it wasn't the fact that Darren was such a shit plasterer, then he might not have ever met her in the first place. So, he started off being a plasterer, we never got into the print game, and they were never even met. So, anyway.
On the course.
Good getting past it.
When Darren first told me that he was moving down to Kent and settling down, to be honest with you, I was a bit gutted, you know. Someone that I see as a brother, a best friend moving away from me. Thought, you know.
Got a proper bromance.
Yeah, a bit of a bromance going on. But, you know, Nick, meeting you and getting to know you, I can see why Darren made that decision, you know. You can't
She's
question
slightly
it.
better looking than you, Paul.
Well, you know. I'm a lot easier.
The cheap one.
Last night, he weren't moaning last night. Was he? Like Gandhi, the next day. Proper horse this morning.
Exactly.
Last night, I guarantee you now had been popping up the ramp with us and suffering just as much as we were this morning. But you know, can we all raise a little toast to Roy, please? To Roy. Unfortunately, Batman can't be with us. No, we couldn't be here. I don't know if you've seen the pictures outside. Just give a bit of an explanation of what we did that night, and also we're out in the state do. But come back, thought we had shares in the country, do you know what I mean? But you know, we came back over and we thought, you know, there's a few guys that couldn't make it over to Marrakesh, so we thought we'd have round two uptown. So we've gone up there, thought, yeah, it'd be a nice idea. Jarve said, oh, we'll meet in the Renaissance Hotel. And funnily enough, whilst we were there, we had an unexpected visitor. He might have a little magic wand or something. Unfortunately, obviously, Batman not being there. But if this table's as good as you say it is, do you think you'll be able to sort this out and make this work? If we can all have a little raise your glasses. I'm not going to bore you any longer because it's probably been pretty painful for you all. But, you know, all of that aside, you know, I'd personally like to wish you both from the bottom of my heart all the best for the future. You know, it comes with joy and relief that my speech is now draws to a close. But, yeah, can everyone be standing? Raise your glasses. To Nikki and Darren.
Nikki and Darren.
Nikki and
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul the best man.